the captions. I had sinus allergies all week. And what I do yesterday, I got back on the bulldozer and started tearing up some more stuff. So I'll probably have allergies all weekend. My daughter said I was stupid to have so many degrees and get back on the bulldozer after I had sinus trouble. I told her I should have wore a mask because masks solve everything.
Yeah, that's a good application for one.
Mask solve everything. All right, look at here. Go to assignments. Oh my gosh, look what I've done. Look what is on the board. Now all you people running around in circles, bouncing into walls, you got a date. There you go. Don't worry, y'all are not the only ones. I have 3 or 4 in each class. They just cannot stand not having a date. And there is the review test. Everybody see it? And when you click on it, guess what it tells you? Not only do you have the due date there, but when you click on it, it gives you the due date there. You have 3 attempts. Takes the higher of the 3. You have till Monday or Tuesday, which is about 5 days. You've got 90 minutes. I think it rounds out to 25 minutes to 30 minutes. And that was with 40 questions. Okay, so I couldn't give you a 50 test question. I wasn't going to do that. So let's go look at it. Is somebody, you sure that somebody don't want to ask when the dates, when's the test due or when's the homework due? You sure? You don't want to get one more out? Okay. I don't know why I got out of the class. Miss Brody, I got a question. Why does one sister have silver white hair and the other sister has dark hair? Is that the personality yin yang or what?
I really don't know. Nobody else in my family has brown hair but me. But she dyes her hair, so.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's go to assignment and let's pull that test up. Where is it? Oh, I've got all. There we go. There we go. And there's the test. I'm going under review so I can preview it. All right, here we go. Does Hubert replace your lowest test grade with your final exam grade? No way, no how. You're going to get 4 questions on that. Each unit test is going to have that on there. And then you'll call me up at the end of the semester and say, I thought you dropped lowest to put the, and then I won't answer you. Next. All right, graph that one right quick. Which one is it? Well, get your calculator out and graph it. I can't make it bigger, so I'll write it down for you. Now, let me explain to you how I make these up. I'm going to explain this to you. You have 30 questions on this test. You have 30 questions on this test. There's like 10 bonus questions. Each question has a pool of 5 to 25 questions to pick from. The second thing I want to tell you, each test does a reorder. So if Mr. Bostic is sitting right here and Miss Miss Brody is sitting right here, number 1 on this test may look like number 15 on this test. Everybody with me? Each time you pull up a test, it's not going to be number 1, number 1, number 2, number 2. It's going to be totally regenerated. Number 3, each question algorithmically, I don't know how to spell algorithmically, I don't know, regenerates. So that means if Mr. Bostic gets a question that says x plus 4 is equal to 6, then Miss Bodine will get a question that says x plus 8 is equal to 20. The numbers regenerate. So what is the probability of you and a neighbor pulling up the same test? About like finding a snowflake. Okay, so I need to go ahead and mention that because I know 1 or 2 of y'all will try that. And it's not going to work. Okay? Now, if you want to spend your 2.5 hours or whatever working with each other, well, that's the best way to learn something, is to teach it and work with each other. I'm all for it. Okay? But you're not going to be able to copy from each other and do that. I just thought I'd tell you. All right. This question says, graph y is equal to 5x cubed minus 3x squared minus 8x plus 3. It is a cubic function with a square. So that means it's going to look like this some way, somehow, because that square is going to make this saddle. Okay, now it's not negative, so chances are it's going to look something like this. So I would say it's going to be either alpha or Bravo. Okay. What about the y-intercept? The y-intercept is 3. Okay, so just by doing nothing, I know that we're going to have something that looks like this, but it's going to have a y-intercept of 3, so it might be looking something like that. So it could only be alpha or Bravo. And it looks like to me, I don't see a 3 being the y-intercept here. Well, I would say it's probably Bravo. Now, I did that without a graphing calculator. So let's go ahead and try the graphing calculator. Y is equal to, let's go with 5x cubed. Well, I'm just going to type in second insert 5. 5x cubed minus 3 x squared minus 8x plus 3. And graph. And there's your saddle. Let me take out that x. Hold on. Clear. And clear. And zoom fit or zoom standard. Let's go with zoom fit. Zoom fit is 0, I think. That's not good. Let's go with zoom standard. Okay, so it looks like that. So I would say it's probably B. Let's check it. How can I check it? There we go. Now you do not have check answer on your test. This is a review. This is a preview, so I can check each answer. Okay. So again, that don't take long. That's just a sketch or do it on your calculator. Graph the function. We've got an x cube, so that's left to right, left to right, left to right. It's not this. Let's see. That one, that one. Okay, but what is that -4? Since it is not part of the x cubed, it is a what shift? That means I want somebody to say something.
Down.
It goes down. It's a vertical shift. So that would be bravo. And again, you can punch that in your calculator. Same thing. Maybe I should make this a little bit more difficult. All right, try this one. I want y'all to plug and chug and somebody tell me what the answer is. Maybe delta. See what y'all get. Mr. Moselle, is your power out?
No, I'm in the bathroom right now, so I figured you guys didn't want to see that.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Yep.
That's just, TMI. You
Yeah.
just say I'm indisposed. Indisposed would be good.
I'll
Dropping a
go into
fountain.
more detail next time.
No, that's okay.
How big was it?
I'm one of those. Excuse me. Okay, now I guess I'm gonna give up my man card here, but I'm not one of those that talk about being indisposed. Okay, so I guess I'm a little bit feminine on that. So y'all just take my man card. I'm not into that. My mother and
what's in the bowl and
my
send it to
mother
the
and my daughter makes fun of me. What?
I said, take a picture of what's in the bowl and send it to the
No,
group.
no. Let's do not. No. Mr. Bostic, I'm going to remove you from the class. Oh.
You ever heard of an upper decker?
No, I don't want to talk about it, please. Good gosh. Next, you're going to tell me you drive one of them trucks that has a squat on the back.
Oof.
I hear South Carolina and North Carolina thinking about making those things illegal. I think they should make them.
God.
I think people should burn them.
That's what. Have you ever seen the YouTube channel Whistling Diesel? He mulched one.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I loved that.
I've never seen a vehicle before in my life that makes me mad when I see it.
Yeah, me neither.
Why does it do that? Why do those? That is the most ridiculous.
You should see all the ones that park at Tri-County. It's sad.
All right. I got 16/29. What'd y'all get? That's what I got, Gilbert.
16/29.
Good job. As you can see, the review section is not that difficult. Okay. There's your time. There's your time right there. So let's go ahead and work that one. So let me get a new black marker. And we've got f of x. I'm drawing it for you if you can't see it. Equal x squared plus 6x. And they want the difference quotient. So we're going to take my green marker and I'll use aqua color. So M is equal to f of x plus h minus f of x over h. So that's going to be parentheses squared plus 6 times parentheses
I'm in class.
minus f of x is x squared plus 6x all over h. And I'm going to plug in, we'll use orange, x plus h. All right, take off. Do your algebra stuff. Give you another minute or two to work that out.
H plus 2x plus 6.
2x plus 6 is the answer. The only reason I know that is I know how to do calculus and take the derivative. So 2x plus 6 is going to be part of the answer, but you're going to have an h in there too because the calculus, we haven't learned the calculus yet.
No, 2x plus 6 over h.
Probably something like that because I have no idea. I haven't done algebra yet.
I got 2x plus h plus 6.
All right, let's do it then. X squared plus 2xh
Oh, yeah, that's what I got.
plus h squared plus 6x plus 6h minus x squared minus 6x. I'm not going to worry about the h right now. I'm just doing the algebra in the numerator. So that's going to be x squared plus 2xh plus, okay, I've already done that. Okay, I don't need to. Okay, I'm sorry, I thought there was another step. So take my red marker, x squareds cancel, and 6x cancels. I'm going to go ahead and take out a h. So h, and that's going to leave you with 2x plus h plus 6 over h, and the h's cancel, and you're left with that right there. So 2x plus h plus 6. 2x plus h plus 6. Solve the equation. 2 to the 1 plus 2x is equal to 32. Now you could solve this with logarithms, but there's a much easier way, and it's just with algebra. No logarithms. Can anybody suggest something? Anybody? Isn't 32 a multiple of 2?
Yes.
So 2 to the 1 plus 2x is equal to 2 to the 5th. And what's the rule if the bases are the same? What's the exponential rule if the bases are the same. That means I want somebody to say something.
You can add them, right?
Nope. That's if you multiply them. Are you telling me that 30 students cannot tell me after 12 years of school? You're telling me you don't know how to solve this? I don't believe that. If the bases are the same, what can you do with the exponents?
You can set them equal to each other.
I knew somebody had that. Now, how did you know that?
From when I took algebra.
Good. 1 plus 2x is equal to 5. 2x is equal to 4. X is equal to 2. Next. Oh, this is simple. Write in interval notation. Well, I can tell you which one it's not. Can somebody tell me which one is not the answer? There's 2 that are not the answer. C is not the answer. Why is C not the answer? Because it goes to infinity. It goes to negative infinity and positive infinity, and we don't have any infinities up here. This one goes to infinity, and that one. So it's either alpha or delta.
Delta.
Why is it delta? Tell me why it's delta.
Because of the parenthesis.
Because of parenthesis here, bracket here, parenthesis with this one, and a bracket with this one, so it's delta.
Indeed.
When does the homework terminate? Delta, toward the end of the unit. Okay, somebody tell me which one this one is. Well, it's not. I'll show you which one it's not. Not that one. Why? Because x is equal to y. If it was y is equal to x, then it would be this one. So it's not that one. You got a horizontal shift of 3 to the right and a vertical shift of 5 down. Or 5 up, 5 down. Wait a minute. Oh, that's since it's y, it's going to be negative. And you can put this on your calculator. So let's do the calculator. Go to x, y is equal to, go up to x, enter. And what is the formula? I don't forgot. Y, so we need to type in parentheses, y, where is y? I can't even find y. They don't have y on here. I don't use this very much. There's w. There it is. Alpha y minus 3 quantity squared x to the y square, and then minus 5. And I gotta go, let's see, I gotta take that out. So let me take this out, clear, and now graph. It's not showing up. Zoom 6, zoom 0. Why isn't it working? Supposed to work. This damn Russians.
Communists.
It is. It's communist.
Russia and China have conspired against you.
No, it's China, Afghanistan, and the Ukraine now. Well, it's
And-
not C, and
the-
we've got a vertical shift of -5. I would say, and since it's Y, that's a negative shift, so that's 3. I'd say it's delta. No, it must be the horizontal. But see, I don't understand because at -5,
So because it's x equals in the vertical and horizontal switching places.
it's the opposite. Yeah, it's the opposite. Yep, that's right. It's the opposite because it's a hyperbola. So this is your horizontal shift, and this is your yeah. So -3 or -3 is your vertical shift, and your horizontal shift is -5. I don't remember covering the hyperbola. I'm sorry about that. And there is your horizontal shift, and that's your vertical shift. Next. I didn't know that one was on there, if you want to know the truth about it. And this is one of the most missed bonus questions. And okay, I'm going to blow this up for you and let you do this one.
It's the first one, definitely.
Well, give other people a chance. All right. The domain is from -infinity to 5, and then 5 to infinity. So it could be alpha or delta. And then the range is from -infinity to, what is that, 1? And then from 1 to infinity. So I believe it's delta. Because you got a horizontal and a vertical asymptote. Horizontal is at 1. That's why the range is interrupted. The vertical asymptote is at 5. That's why the domain is interrupted. Convert to an exponential. Log base 2. Log base 2 of 1 is equal to 0. Now that's the definition of a logarithm. Definition of a logarithm says y is equal to log base a of x. That yields a to the y is equal to x. Okay, so this is a, and this is that, and y is 0. So 2 to the 0 is equal to 1. That's the definition of a logarithm. So that should be that right there. Next. If you take several forms of a test in Hubert's class, how is it counted? He takes the highest and drops the lowest.
Delta.
Yeah, delta's pretty good. But I'd rather take Charlie.
Mickey Mouse.
A. Why is it not Charlie?
Because that's only 90%.
It's only 90%. It shouldn't bunch them up like this, but it is. What should a student do if they have to go away for a while?
Bravo.
No, they call and send me emails and jump up and down and have a fit. And get bulldozer mama and helicopter father
Oh no,
come
Delta.
up here and talk to me.
Yeah, Delta.
Because I won't return the phone calls or the emails although I already covered it. And why does Hubert not entertain extra points at the end of the semester? Because I give you these 10 questions on each test, and I give you 3 chances to take a test, and I drop the lowest 2. You will write me an email. One of you will write me an email at the end of the semester, and you know what it's going to say? It's going to say, I have a 89.6. Will you round it up? Will you get a reply? No. And I'm not going to give it to you because you've had all the chances to having extra points. Next. In your grade book, what do you hit to find your grade, overall grade? Now it does it automatically because too many stupid people couldn't figure out to hit overall grade. So they switched it, and now when you go to grade book, it defaults to overall grade because people couldn't figure out how to hit overall grade. It's not supposed to do this. If you have incomplete assignments and Hubert puts a 0 in for the grade, what will that 0 do to your grade?
Tapioca.
Why do I give y'all 3 of these questions? There's 3 or 4 bonus questions about zeros.
Basically extra credit. And
well, yeah, but why do I give them to you? Why did I? Do you think I made these questions up?
So people don't have an excuse.
At the end of the semester, I actually have people that will walk up to me with a driver's license and able to go on dates and everything, will come up to me and say, I didn't know you got a 0 for an incomplete.
Why would you not?
I just turn around and walk off. I don't say anything.
Why would you not get a 0? That's like stupid.
There are actual students that have told me that high schools will only give you a 50 if you don't turn in an assignment.
This isn't high school, bud.
Well, I want to know why they're giving you a 50. That's like giving you $7 an hour for work and you don't even report for work.
That's like giving you a trophy for something you didn't do.
Oh my gosh, how dare you say something like that? If you miss a question on a test and believe it is correct, what should you do? Send Hubert several emails with the last one saying, hello. That's my favorite. Ask Hubert if you can meet with him after class. And just to make sure you know this is the professional thing to do. Just ask to see me after class. If you got a problem at work, you ask to see your supervisor after the meeting or after whatever. You don't send your supervisor an email going, hello.
Some people are dumb enough.
What's the domain of this function? All real numbers, because it's x to the first. Remember, x to the first, x to the second, x to the third, x to the fourth, x to the fifth, all real numbers. And I don't know where is all real numbers. Should be all real numbers. I don't like the way they do this. Should say all real numbers. But anyway, I think that's their all real numbers right there. Which one is this function? Well, which one has the positive slope? It's either delta or Bravo. Why is it not Charlie? And why is it not Alpha?
Negative slope.
They have negative slopes. This one has a positive slope. Which one has a vertical shift of 6? So the answer is delta. You know what's funny? Is I actually have college students that are amazed that you can draw a graph without even touching a pen or do it on a calculator. After 12 years of school, sad. All right, y'all do this one. Log base 4 of 16 is equal to x. Log base 4 of 16 is equal to x. And they say solve it. So it looks like to me we've got y is equal to x, a is equal to 4, and x is equal to 16. So 4 to the x is equal to 16. And x is equal to what? 2.
2.
Now, what's the chances of y'all doing the same test that I'm doing?
Slim to none.
Slim to none. All right, do that one. Got 2 points. They want to find the equation.
Random question.
Negative, huh?
Random question.
Hold on. -8 and 10, comma, -8, comma, -4. What's your question?
Where were you and what were you doing on 9/11?
I was on my way to work. I was going up Wild Hog Road, and I just had got to the red light right there below the Waffle House, right there where you turn off to go to Wild Hog Road. I was at that red light when it came across the radio. Never forget.
I vaguely remember that day.
I remember because when I left, I was on the, when I left, they had, one had already ran into something. I can't remember which one's which. But by the time I got to Pendleton, the other one, all of them had hit.
Yeah.
We better worry about it. Because when the leadership is weak, that's what happens.
Yes, it does.
All right, so M is equal to, not to mention incompetent, M is equal to delta Y over delta X, which means Y sub 2 minus Y sub 1 over X sub 2 minus X sub 1, which is equal to parenthesis minus parenthesis over parenthesis minus parenthesis. We read from left to right.
Unless you're from the Middle East.
Allah Akbar Marsalama. He's being racist. He's making fun of Middle Eastern people. What'd he say? I don't know. -4, 10, -8, -8. 4 minus 10, you got a -4, that's -14. 8 plus 8, oh my gosh, it's what? What's -8 plus 8?
0.
0. Undefined. That means this is a vertical line. So X is equal to -8. You may be surprised how many people miss this question. You know why they miss this question? Because they get to this point right here. And you know what they do? They don't know what to do. It's a vertical line. X is equal to 8. Vertical line, the slope is undefined. And they will mark this wrong, and they'll do half the problem right, but they'll mark it wrong because they don't know it's X is equal to -8. Next. All right, write the equation. Given M is equal to 6, and the point is 1, 6. So y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times x minus x sub 1. Y minus parentheses is equal to m times x minus parentheses. Plug and chug, finish it. I believe I need to go back into this test and make it a little bit more difficult. Make a few more adjustments. Put some more fractions in here. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I think that
I
might
think
be,
it's good the way it is.
You sure?
make it a little bit harder. Definitely.
I don't know. Miss Brody says it's fine the way it is, Mr. Bostic. I tell you.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Well, y'all know I'm gonna be nice to you the first test. Y'all know that, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Y minus 6 is equal to 6x minus 6. Add that plus 6. Y is equal to 6x. Oh my gosh, this is so easy. I left the TV on in the den, and I'm an Archer fan, so I was watching Archer right before class while I was eating. And it's been on Archer for the last hour and a half. Y is equal to 6x. Any Archer fans in there?
I haven't watched it.
Oh my gosh, you have got to watch it. It is hilarious. My favorite is Cheryl. She is hilarious. And no Archer fans, none of, hey, it's animation. Y'all the animation generation. That's the only movies y'all watch. And y'all never watched Archer?
I'm a big fan of the Blacklist. Have you ever watched the Blacklist?
Archer's the best.
I'm sorry, what?
Archer is the best.
Who said that?
Ashlyn?
Miss Kelly, you watch Archer?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, Cheryl is hilarious.
Yes, she is.
And Archer is just hilarious. He has no idea that he just screws up everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's oblivious. Okay, I'll shut up. Season 12, I don't like the Uber people, the two. I don't like those two people. So you don't like them either?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, they got two new characters, and they're kind of Uber generational.
Oh.
They just I don't like them. If you look at your overall grade one day and it has decreased from several days ago, Hubert has ganged up against you.
True.
Yep. Find the slope and y-intercept of the line. Oh my gosh. 4x minus 4y plus 5 is equal to 0. So I got to solve for y. Negative 4y is equal to negative 4x minus 5. Because I'm taking that one across the river, and I'm taking that one across the river. Divide by negative 4. So y is equal to x plus 5/4. So the slope is equal to 1, and the y-intercept is 5/4. So the slope is equal to 1, and that is can't be C or D A, so it's got to be Bravo. I just realized this test is multiple choice. I got to fix that too. We're not going to have that on the next test. Not with calculus. Find an equation of the line. M is equal to -9. And the point is 1, -9. Now again, you may not get a single question asking you to find the equation. You might get all equations that say find the slope. I have no idea what you might get as a question, but they will fall along the lines of the questions I'm asking, or this one's asking. So x sub 1, y sub 1, y minus parentheses is equal to parentheses times x minus parentheses, y minus a negative 9 is equal to negative 9 times x minus 1. Y plus 9 is equal to negative 9x, and that's going to be plus 9, and the 9's cancel. Y is equal to negative 9x. That's a regenerated question right there. Negative 9x. If a student does not complete a homework assignment or a test, that grade will be 0. Determine the vertex of the parabola. That means completing a square. Y is equal to x squared minus 20x plus 104. X squared minus 20x plus blank is equal to negative 104 plus blank. I put a 0 there to find x-intercepts, and I brought the 104 over and added 2 blanks. That's how I teach completing the square. Half of 20 is 10. 10 squared is 100. X minus 10, quantity squared, is equal to negative 4. And the vertex is 10, 4. All right, somebody tell me, okay, I'm going to let y'all look at this one. And I can't blow it up, so I'm not going to draw it. Negative 5 parentheses to 4 bracket. Negative 5 to 4. Okay, so it's not Bravo. It's not Charlie. And it's not Delta, so it's got to be Alpha, but we'll check it. Negative 4 bracket to positive 4 parentheses, so it's Alpha. Next. All right, somebody tell me which one it's not. Which one is it not? There's 2 that you can take out right from the get-go.
It's neither A or C.
Not A, or it's not Alpha or Charlie. Why?
Negative slope.
Those are negative slopes. This is a positive slope. 1/6 means shallow, wide. So which one is shallow? Shallow means
Delta.
delta. So I'd say it's delta. Next, I don't forgot how many questions are on the test. Anybody know? I can't remember. All right, this is change-based formula. So that's going to be log of 41 over the log of 3. Somebody tell me the answer to that on the calculator. Log of 41 over the log of 3. Do it on your calculator and tell me. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta.
Charlie.
Charlie. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. 2 of my favorite movies. Willy Wonka and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Didn't you send me a good morning starshine? The earth says hello, Mr. Bostic? I remember seeing that somewhere.
Yeah, it was on XM radio.
Yep. Good morning, starshine. The earth says hello. I love Johnny Depp as actor, but I ain't got no use for him and his opinions.
He's a weird guy.
Yeah. And he's one of those, he beats up on them females pretty bad too, from what I hear. Please do not get this one wrong. And please, if you do get it wrong, please do not pick the Army, please. Okay?
Navy. Oh my God.
I'll take the Navy. I'll take the Navy since the Marines is in the Department of the Navy. I'll take
the Navy's infantry.
Yeah. All right. Solve. We're not going to use quadratic because to me that doesn't exist. So r squared plus 3r plus blank is equal to 9 plus blank. Completing the square. Half of 3 is 3 halves. 3 halves squared is 9 fourths. That makes r plus 3 halves is equal to 36 fourths plus 9 fourths is what, 45 fourths? Y'all check my math, please. R plus 3 halves, quantity squared. So the vertex is negative 3 halves and negative 45 fourths. That's not what they want. They want us to solve. So square root of both sides. R plus 3 halves is equal to positive or negative square root of 45 over 2. And bring this over, that's going to be a minus 3. So R is equal to positive or negative 45 minus 3 over 2. That's the way I'm going to type it in. I'm not going to type in 5 different answers. So I will be lenient on this. So they better, okay, they got multiple choice. So you could break 45 into square root of 9, square root of 5. So that's going to be 3 square root of 5 plus or minus 3 over 2. So which one is that? 3 minus 3 plus or minus 3. There we go. I think it's Bravo, isn't it? Okay. Solve this one for Y and graph it. I'm going to let y'all do that one. I'll write it down for you. Negative 5.5x plus 2y is equal to negative 34.
Delta. Delta.
Well, I have no idea. I got to solve it first. So 2y is equal to 5.5 x minus 34. Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. Y is equal, what is that? 2.75. No. 2 will go in there 2 times. 15, 2.75, I think. X minus 17. So that means we got a y-intercept of negative 17. We got a positive slope, and it is steep. So it's going to be looking like that, and negative 17. So let's look for negative 17. Which one is it not? It's not this one. And it's not, okay, all three of these are okay. I'm looking for that negative slope. That's negative 30 plus. That's not it.
Charlie.
That's down here. Y-intercept. I believe it's Charlie. Is that what y'all said?
Yes.
And we feel good about ourselves.
I just guessed.
So we don't have to drive a truck that looks like a dog scratching his butt. 36. Oh my gosh, we might as well quit this one. Why do people skip this one? Why do people skip it?
Because they stupid.
Because it's e to the negative 4x and e to the something, and that's supposed to scare you off from the get-go. E to the negative to the 7th raised to the 3 minus x. Well, what can I do with that 7 and that 3 minus x? I can use the power rule, right? So e to the negative 4x is equal to e to the 7 times 3 minus x. And what are these? These are what? The same what? Same base. What
Hey,
do you
I'm
do
gonna have
with-
to.
Huh?
I'm gonna have to go early. I'm sorry. I just got a call.
Okay.
So
Well, what time's class over? Or is class over?
3:55.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Sorry. I
Have a
got.
good weekend.
All right. Thank you, you too.
4x is equal to 7 times 3 minus x. Negative 4x is equal to 21 minus 7x. Bring this across here. Plus 7x. 3x is equal to 21. X is equal to 7. And that would be A. I'm beginning to think this test never ended. I can't remember how many I have on it. Find the logarithm. Somebody type in log of 59.99 for me and give me 4 decimal places. Or just tell me Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta.
Charlie.
What?
Charlie.
Charlie. Good job. At least I know y'all can work calculators. All right. Which one has a vertical shift of 5? Well, it's not this one. I'll tell you this right now. It's not this one. That's a horizontal shift of positive 5. It's not this one. This one's got a horizontal and a vertical shift. And this one has a horizontal and a vertical shift. This only has a vertical shift, so it's got to be C. I guarantee you somebody is in this room right now, they still can't believe that you or we are graphing and not even using a calculator. That just blows somebody's mind is blown in here. I'm gonna do this one. Did anybody look to see how many questions I got?
There are 41.
Okay. 1/8, 1/2. Now, a lot of you notice I've got 30 minutes left, but I've been explaining these things to y'all. Okay, so y'all gonna have plenty of time. 1/4, comma, 1/4. And they want to know what? Find the slope. M is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. X sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. parentheses minus parentheses over parentheses minus parentheses. And that's going to be 1/4, 1/2, 1/4, 1/8. I'm going to go ahead and get a common denominator, which is 8. So 4 will go into 8 2 times. That'll be a 2. 2 will go into 8 4 times. That'll be a 4. 4 will go into 8 2 times 1 is 2. And 8 will go into 8 1 time. And that's going to be 2 8s minus 4 8s, which is negative 2 8s over 2 minus 1 is 1/8. When you divide by a fraction, you multiply by the what? Reciprocal. Negative 2 should be your slope. I'm going to leave that there because I know I've lost 1 or 2 right in here. So I'm going to leave that there for a minute. If I didn't make a mistake, the answer is negative 2. Charlie. Next. Oh, this one is a gem. All right. First of all, rewrite it. Negative x minus 9. Okay. The 9 is within the function. So that means it's a horizontal what? Shift, Hubert. That's right. So I'm looking for a horizontal shift of 9 to the right. It's not this one. Why is it not this one? Well, that's a parabola. What does absolute value and absolute vodka? What does value and vodka start with? The V. A and C are parabolas. They're curves. So which one has a horizontal shift of 9 to the right? Bravo or delta?
Delta.
Thank you. I don't think so. Oh, shoot. I forgot about the negative. The negative x. Oh, shoot. If you factor out a negative, that would make it Bravo. Sorry. Really? That's confusing because of the negative x. My bad. I forgot about the negative. The big Bravo. Next. Thank God. All right. What's the domain? Well, we got to set it equal to 0. So let's set it equal to 0. And that's going to be negative x minus 7 is equal to 0. Negative x is equal to 7. X cannot, or equal to negative 7 will give you a 0. So that'll give you a 0. What will negative 6 give you? So let's look at, negative 6. So I'm going to plug in negative 6. And I plug in negative 6, I get 6 minus 7, which is equal to a what? A negative. So I can't use these, but let's go ahead and check negative 8. So we can use, and what's this arrowhead called? Negative infinity to what? Negative infinity to what?
Negative 7.
Negative 7 with a bracket. So parentheses, negative infinity to bracket negative 7. Or x is less than or equal to negative 7. And that's alpha. Okay, I didn't pull any punches. There are a couple of questions on there that I don't like, but you can make your way through it. But the whole point is this test unbearably difficult? No, it's a review section. And I made a 98. This one, what was that one? They say I got that one wrong. Oh, I typed it in. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't type that in. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. All right. So any questions? All right, I'm gonna call the roll and let y'all out. Look like I'm getting y'all out kind of early. What time's class in?